This illustration here pretty much describes Jehovah's Witnesses in a nutshell. The Jehovah's Witness is the mule, and the carrot represents how the Watchtower tells the Jehovah's Witness that the new system is so close at hand that it's right around the corner, that only a short time left is remaining. Well, the Watchtower Society has been doing this for decades, and that, in a sense, is what keeps the Jehovah's Witness going, staying in the organization. Now, one thing that I notice is the Watchtower Society has come up with a new term that I don't ever remember seeing when I was an active Jehovah's Witness. And let's see if you can pick it out. This is in the December 15th, 2010 study edition Watchtower. And I think I've heard it before, but I just really caught it in this one paragraph. First article, be zealous for true worship. Paragraph 4. As we have seen, a sense of urgency is usually connected with a time limit, a deadline, an end. We are living in the time of the end, and there is plenty of evidence, both scriptural and historical, to prove that. Still, no man knows the exact time when the end will come. When given the details of the sign marking the conclusion of the system of things, Jesus specifically said, concerning that day and hour nobody knows, neither the angels of the heavens nor the Son, but only the Father. That being so, some might find it difficult to maintain a sense of urgency year after year, especially if they have been doing so for a long time. Do you at times find yourself feeling that way? What can help us to develop or maintain a sense of urgency for the task that Jehovah God and Jesus Christ want us to do today? Now, if you noticed, I kind of emphasize sense of urgency there just a little bit. And but yeah, I mean this is what's been happening to witnesses for decades. And I gotta admit it, I was one of them, you know, thinking that the new system was so close at hand. I mean, witnesses, it's 2010. Did you really think 2010 would be here? I mean, my God, I didn't even think that, you know, when I was a current witness, I didn't even think that, you know, we would see the millennium. And neither did the Watchtower Society, because they said that the preaching work would be completed before the 20th century came. But anyway, in that same paragraph, you know, when it talked about Jesus talking about the conclusion of the system of things, normally you have seen years ago how it would have brought out how Jesus would have said regarding this generation would by no means pass away until all these things happen or whatever. Of course, they will not put that when it speaks of Jehovah talking about the conclusion of the system of things, because the meaning and context of this generation has changed. So, witnesses they're really getting tired of waiting. Weary of waiting is what I like to say. Weary of waiting. So, and then they're starting to have some doubts in their mind. So what do with those doubts? Well, they start to do a little research. And when they start to do their research, they find things that they never knew. Things that were hidden from them about the Watchtower Society. I want to read you something else in that same article, paragraph 15. It says this, about midway down in that paragraph. It says, as a servant of Jehovah, when you see the reproach and blasphemy heaped upon God's name, do you not feel impelled to do what you can to right the wrong? When you see sincere and honest-hearted people being deceived and exploited, do you not feel moved to bring comfort to the oppressed souls? Now that's what's happening today with people who used to be Jehovah's Witnesses. These people aren't wicked and evil as the Watchtower Society makes them out to believe. They're wanting to help witnesses. They're wanting to make them see that they are being deceived by the Watchtower Society, which is actually happening. They are being deceived, thinking that this is the all, quote-unquote, truth. Now, will a witness continue to be that mule following the carrot? Because eventually, that mule is going to give out.